Well, we are back in Salem and we are revisiting an old topic. Today we are looking at starter homes in the Salem, Oregon area, specifically in the price range between $300,000 and $350,000. So let's get right to it. If you're new to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living here in Salem, Oregon, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in the area. My name is Ryan and I get calls, texts, and emails all the time from people just like you who are thinking of buying or selling a house here in Salem. So whether you need to move in 7 days or 70 days, feel free to give me a call, text, or email. Be happy to help you make a smooth move to Salem, Oregon. As you know, we are looking at the starter home price range here in Salem, and usually I start off the video giving you some market statistics, and I'll give you one, but this price range is really variable, so I'll just give you my thoughts and opinions on what is going on in the market right now and some things to look out for. So obviously you already know the price range we're looking at is $300,000 to $350,000. And in that price range, a lot of these houses are selling between 50 and 55 days on market. Now that's the average. Now that 50 to 55 days is the time from on market to closing a house. And closing a house takes about 30 days. So it is a lot of variables in there, but what you see on the market changes drastically. Some houses will literally go on the market and have multiple offers within 3 to 4 days, while some other houses are still sitting there for weeks to months on end with getting no offers and then doing price reductions. So it really depends on what you're looking for and how quickly these houses are changing in the market. So a warning to your sellers, if you are trying to sell a house in this price range, pricing is still very important. Just because you have a lower priced home doesn't mean people are going to overpay for that house. So you still have to be very diligent in finding the right price to sell your home. And for buyers, this means if you are out there looking for houses in this price range, sure, you can find some that have been there for a while, but a lot of the times you want to be able to act very quickly. So before you start looking at houses, you need to either talk with a lender or have that bank statement showing that you have the cash for these homes, because if you're out looking and you find a house you love, you might not have the time to talk with a lender and get a loan figured out before that house goes off the market to a different buyer. So be wary, be diligent, and make sure you are prepared for the market before you jump in. Well, let's keep this intro short and let's hop into the first house. Well, here we are coming up on the first listing of today, and we are looking at a few different properties and property types today. We're going from fixer-upper to brand new construction, and we're looking at all the way from single-family homes to townhomes. So there are a lot of options for this price range, the $300,000 to $350,000 price range here in Salem right now. The houses in these price ranges tend to go off the market pretty quickly, but some of them can stick around depending on the area they're in. So like I mentioned, this first one we are at is a townhome. So it is an attached townhome, has a house, a unit on either side of it. I know townhomes aren't a great fit for everyone. A lot of people that are looking at the real estate market really want a single family home, a place where they are a little separated from their neighbors, have their own space, their own backyard. But townhomes can be a great option for a lot of people if you're looking for low maintenance, if you really don't have the skills to maintain the exterior of the house, you don't want to deal with the exterior of your house. Most townhomes have homeowners associations that cover exterior maintenance of the house, such as the roof, the siding, the painting, even the windows. So it depends on the homeowners association. Always check before you buy them, but they can really make it so the townhome is a really easy, convenient place to live. This association is just $80 a month, at least this unit. I'm not sure if the bigger units have higher fees, but they all look the same. The unit for sale is right there behind us. And like I said, you're gonna get a bigger unit, more square footage if you go the townhome route, just because they are a little cheaper on the price point because you own less land. So you're gonna get a bigger house, and this one in particular has been remodeled. It looks really nice, it's clean, it's not super fancy, but it is nice, move-in ready. You're probably gonna wanna do a few of your own touches to the house to make it your own, but other than that, it is a move-in ready to go house. This particular unit is listed right at $300,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Now, one of the downfalls of townhomes is they're kind of skinny. The main level only has the kitchen, living room, dining room, garage, and so all your bedrooms are upstairs. So you have 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom upstairs, and then the half bathroom downstairs. What you're getting with the townhome though is a bigger unit. So you're getting 1,258 square feet in that unit. Again, for just $300,000. So the price per square foot is $238 per square foot, which is a really good deal per square foot here in Salem. Now, I know it is a condo, so that's why the prices are a little bit lower than a single family home. Townhomes obviously aren't right for everybody, but maybe if you're used to living in an apartment, this is a great way to at least start getting equity and a great way to get into the real estate market here in Salem, Oregon. Well, that covers this spot. Let's head out to the next one. Here we are at the second location. Now, this is the most interesting house of the day, the biggest house of the day, and the cheapest house of the day. This house is a historical home. I don't believe it's on the registry here in Salem. It just has some really cool history to it. It was built in 1890. It is the boyhood home of President Herbert Hoover. Now, it has been updated since the 1890s. They updated it in the 70s, but it needs updated again. It has various issues with it, both cosmetically and probably structurally. As you can tell, there's some shingles falling off of the siding there. The very steep siding. It has a membrane roof with the shingle, very steep siding. A very interesting architectural house for the area. They are asking $299,900, so just $100 off of $300,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. It has 2,112 square feet, so a huge house for this area and a huge house for this price range. It's hard to even find fixer-uppers that are this big, but it's really unique, so I can understand why it's still here, but I'm sure someone is going to pick it up eventually. The price per square foot on this house is $142, which that low of a price per square foot is almost unheard of, even for fixer-uppers here in Salem, unless they're really bad. And this one doesn't look terrible. I'm sure it needs quite a bit of work, both cosmetically, and you probably need to dig a little bit deeper in some of the areas. Again, this property is not going to be for everyone, so unless you have cash to fix it up, either to do it yourself or to pay someone else to do it, this one is probably not going to be for you. But I just want to show you that there are a lot of different options here in Salem. But anyways, we're going to move quick today, and let's get on to the next house. Well, we are at the next house on the journey, and it is this one right here behind me, freshly listed again just today, the first day on the market. I really want to urge you guys, if you are in this price range, you need to be able to act quickly, make decisions quickly, go view these houses very quickly. Otherwise, you can definitely miss out on opportunities, because I'm here on the day that this house is listed, and I doubt I can even get this video out to you guys before this house has an offer on it. Maybe, maybe not, but we will see how things go. This is a really cool house. It has some alley access to the backyard, so we can walk all the way around it. But this house is a little bit of a unique situation. We will wander back around to the front, just because of its location and also, unfortunately, its zoning. So we are in the South Central neighborhood. We are in between the Fairmont and the Bush Park neighborhood. And unfortunately, that means we're between two pretty major roads here in Salem, which is Commercial and Liberty. I know a lot of people don't like being next to major roads, but I've also had clients that truly do not care where they're at. So depending on which camp you fall into, this may or may not be a good fit for you. But this house in particular right now is listed at $339,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. One of the bedrooms is upstairs in that bigger room. You can make it into a family room instead of a bedroom. It really depends on how it fits for you. This house is pretty big, 1,127 square feet. And the price per square foot is $300 a square foot, which is pretty common for houses of this size in Salem to be around $300 to maybe like $308-ish. Now, a lot of the houses in this area are single family looking houses, like that red one over there, or if you go up Commercial or down Liberty, you'll see a lot of places that look like houses, but they're used as businesses. You have a lot of law offices, mortgage brokers, a lot of little medi spas and things of that nature. My chiropractor used to be just a few blocks down until he retired, but they all look like houses because back in the day they were used as houses, but as Salem grew, Commercial Street turned into more of a commercial zone. So now these are in the commercial office zoning. So you can use this house as a commercial office, or you could use it as a residence because it's been grandfathered in. But you definitely want to check out the zoning before you purchase a property like this one or any others in the area. But that is a wrap for this location. Let's get on to the next one. Here at the last stop of the day, we are in a new construction community here in Southeast Salem. Now it is still being constructed. There are at least more phases of the community are still being constructed, which is nice because the road here between kind of the multi-family units over here and the single family units up the hill is closed. So it's a little inconvenient to get between the two. So hopefully once this is done, it'll be a little bit more convenient to travel to this area in particular. But the houses we are looking at today are actually townhomes. There's this single family home, but it's a little bit over the 350. I think that one's closer to 380. There are several models of the townhome style houses for sale right now. There's one right there, and there are all several down here. Now, most of these are a similar price, $349,900. There are a few, I believe the ones in the middle are a little bit bigger, so they're priced a little bit higher, but the ones out here on the edges are that $349,900. They're all pretty much the same square feet, off by, I think, like less than 5 square feet. So you, depending on the layout you like, or maybe even the color of the exterior house that you like, you might want to pick a different model. All of these are 3-bedroom, 2 and 1/2 bath homes. So these homes are 1,180 square feet, again, plus or minus a few square feet depending on the specific unit you get. And they are $296 per square foot. So if you have that bigger budget of the $350,000, these could be a good option for you. Again, not everyone's looking for the townhome style feel where you have a shared wall with a neighbor. But if you're looking for a bigger house, and especially a newer house that has really nice finishes, then these could be a good option for you. And again, this is in a new construction community, so there are some apartments around here. Again, new construction apartments. And then you have the townhome style houses, you have the more upright single family homes, the 0 lot line single family homes. And then they're building what they call the front porch neighborhood in between these two. And then you have more single family kind of custom built homes at the top of the hill. But buying one of these townhomes could be a great place to start your real estate adventure. Well, that wraps up today's tour. So I hope you guys found the content interesting. And as always, if you have any comments, feel free to leave those in the description below. I'll try to get back to you. I love making new videos for you guys. So if there's new topics you want to see, feel free to let me know. Be happy to chat with you about them. But as always, I hope to see you around town. Hope you have a great day.